Hey everyone, and welcome back to Storytime with JRP. We're continuing our book, Laurence Grey, Secret of the Lost Roanoke Colony, and we're currently in Chapter 16. So if you're just joining us, head back to Chapter 1 so you don't miss any crucial details. So a brief recap of where we are so far. The historian Laurence Grey and his friend Jack Larrabee and his son Jason have all accidentally accessed a secret government website. Consequently, they were all arrested. Grey's in Area 51, and the other two are held elsewhere. We don't know yet. Gray's being interrogated by evil General Sheldon on what exactly he saw on that website. So far, Gray's revealed that he's accidentally seen blueprints for a time machine. So we're going to continue that interrogation now in Chapter 16, titled History of the Roanoke Colony, Part 1. Five-star General Phil Sheldon fell silent. He knew it would come to this. The only way he would get Gray to help the cause would be if he told Gray everything. No normal, sane person would work for a cause that he or she had no idea consisted of. But Gray did have a point. He did know some things. So at this point, Sheldon might as well tell Gray all. The general took a deep breath and began. First, Lawrence, I must confess I haven't been entirely honest with you. There are aliens, and they were a key component in the history of Roanoke. Gray tried to hold in some chuckles. Aliens, right. What's next? The colony gets abducted or something? The general remained dead serious. Actually, they do. Lawrence stared at the general. Excuse me? Just then, scuffles and shouts were heard outside the conference room Gray and Sheldon were sitting in. Suddenly, to Gray's surprise and Sheldon's shock, Jason and Jack Larrabee came bursting in the door, followed by a half-dozen security FBI guards. Dad! Screamed Jason. Gray leapt from his chair and embraced Jason. Oh, my son, I will never take you out of my sight again, he said. The general sighed. All right, Keeler, let him be. The head guard, who apparently was FBI agent Keeler, gestured to the other 5 guards. The 6 of them curtly marched out of the room. Jack and Jason looked to the general. Well, conceded Sheldon, you two were bound to be involved in this eventually, so you might as well sit down and hear this too. Jason sat down next to Lawrence. Jack shook Gray's hand, adding a subtle wink before also taking a seat on Gray's other side. General Sheldon resumed his position at the end of the conference table. All right, Jack. Jason, I was just telling Lawrence here about the secret history of the Roanoke Colony. It's the reason why you're all here. Gray steepled his hands and said, So, you expect me to believe that the entire Roanoke Colony, houses and all, was abducted by aliens from outer space? Doo-doo. Well, we're just going to have to continue next week in Chapter 16 if you want to hear more, guys. It's getting really spicy now. Now it's been revealed that all 3 main characters are in the same government facility that was not known until this very moment. So, now that they're all together, what is going to happen next? All right, guys, well, you'll find out tomorrow, and I'll see you then.